It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got a showdown in the NFC South. It's the Panthers and the Saints, and it's coming up next.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
New York set to get this one started. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Taken in by Shaheed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Carr. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Carr throwing on 3rd. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts his campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On target to his man, Tony. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Give now to the running back. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Brought in by Burks. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running this one left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back now, pressure on its way. The throw is caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And they miss the kick and leave a point on the table after the touchdown. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. There he goes, right sideline! And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown! The Saints get 6 points for themselves. Pressure off left, and it's blocked!
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game. Playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Lance. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. We're at 6-all on the scoreboard. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. This complete to Colt. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. From the red zone now. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2. Trying for it on the ground. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. Races past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds after getting it all the way down inside the kicking team's 45. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Carr. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here's Carr. He finds Johnson. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Throwing again. It's Carr. He's got it.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can...
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've got first down from the 31. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
2nd and 4. Here's the throw on the out route. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Panthers looking for a bigger lead before the break. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Lance now. To the left sideline, complete. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. it's Lance. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. To the air, Lance. And it's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They give to Spiller from the gun. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So this solid 1st half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. After seeing his point after blocks, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. This is reeled in by Camaro. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. Carr now on 1st and 10. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw it. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they continue to trail by 8.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Rolling left, buying some time. A massive shot towards the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Steelers who are out in front. Van Jefferson, a touchdown reception. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdowns in that game for Tony Pollard. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Josh Allen has a touchdown pass. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Ewer. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kay Scott and Brock Ewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returns looking good so far, and a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Panthers and Trey Lance headed back out on offense. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
They give it to Spiller. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll run now on second down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
To the air, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Lance. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, a trusty tight end.
And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Third down, 1 yard to go. They give it to him again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun, they go with Spiller. Room to the right. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4. Looking to throw Lance. He has the first over the middle. And he moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Lance. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Spiller gets it, going left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've reached the end of 3. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Lance. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. York now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the Saints offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Carr here from the gun. Wilson on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tight end in motion right. From the shotgun, Carr. He fires one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Got his target. It's Hill. And they make the tackle at the 38. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of the marker. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Back-to-back carries here. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. That's one he knows he should have had. And that means third down coming up. Throwing his Lance. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Carolina in punt formation. This one strikes down at the one, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Saints come marching onto the field. Carr with it on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air. Carr. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Carr throwing on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Going again, it's Carr. Kamara's got it. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 39. He puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Caleb Farley has it. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Not a lot of arms in this league can deliver that throw from half the field away. Unfortunately, it goes right into the hands of the other team.
Throwing power and arm distance and strength, well, it's only part of the equation here, Kate. Sure, super impressive to see the ball fly that far on a rope, but you still have to have the accuracy to go down there and hit the spot. And oh, by the way, the cognition to recognize if that throw is there or not. One or maybe both of those factors certainly absent on that decision.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one doesn't go far. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. The give here on 2nd. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. Back to the well again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. We'll set it down for him at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. That finds Burks, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.